guys, welcome to the video. I know you guys are here for a specific reason, and that is to load up your squad with as many diamonds as possible, and that's what I'm gonna give you today. Taking a look at my squad here, I just picked up this 88 Trent Grisham card from the NL West Team Affinity program, and it was the easiest thing I've ever done in any MLB The Show game. And we're going to jump into how I was able to get him so quickly and the best strategy in doing so. This involves a glitch. This involves strategic planning and some skill. So if you're able to use your skill and you have all those things, then you're going to be able to load up your team with a bunch of diamonds super quick, and it's going to make the gameplay for you a lot more enjoyable. So let's hop into this new strategy of loading up your team with diamonds. So right away, when you're in Diamond Dynasty, really quick, people are wondering, where's that Trent Grisham card? How do you get Team Affinity? What is Team Affinity? It's a pretty simple part of the game. Under Programs, you head over to Team Affinity, and there's a Team Affinity program for each division in baseball. AL East, Central, West, National League East, Central, West. Me personally, I wanted the Trent Grisham card from the Padres, so I went National League West. Now, you click on the NL West Team Affinity, and it runs you through the rewards tier system for this specific Team Affinity pack, or this specific Team Affinity program, NL West. Each reward is earned through earning Team Affinity points. As you can see in the top left, I have 60 Team Affinity points earned. If you earn 3, you get this MLB Stadium pack. You get 5 points, you get this Unlockables NL West, and so on and so on and so on, until you get to 60 Team Affinity points in the NL West. Then you were awarded this choice pack, and you have to choose one of these 5 cards: Ketel Marte, Marquez, Muncy, Grisham, Yastrzemski. You get up to 90 Team Affinity points, you get another one of those packs. You get up to 110, you get another one, 130, another one, and 150, another one. So all along the way, you get a ton. You get to get all 5. 60 Team Affinity, 60 Team Affinity, 90 Team Affinity, 110 Team Affinity, 130 Team Affinity, and 150 Team Affinity. So you have the opportunity to get all 5 Team Affinity cards in each division in this game. Now you must be thinking, oh, well, how do I get Team Affinity points? Now, as you on the drop down menu underneath the Team Affinity track, you have all the ways you can get Team Affinity points. Section 1 is missions. I wouldn't spend a whole lot of time or energy looking at these. They don't really provide you with any significant value. It's a lot of stuff that you need, like specific cards, and you need to do specific things with those specific cards. And it's just stuff that it's just going to randomly come over time, essentially. So don't go out of your way to do anything with these cards or with these Team Affinity points in the missions. It's just not worth your time. It's not going to mean anything. Next part is moments. Now, you can spend your time doing these moments if you want. There's 5 moments in each division, 1 moment per Team Affinity card. So, for example, you have a moment for Ketel Marte, German Marquez, Max Muncy, Trent Grisham, and Mike Yastrzemski. Each one is worth 2 Team Affinity points. So you think, okay, I bang out all 5 of these, and I go back up. 5 times 2, I only have 10 Team Affinity points. Doesn't help me. Well, if you want to do it, you get those extra 10 for fun. Next is West Affinity Conquest. Each Team Affinity program, like I mentioned, has a conquest map. Now, conquest is also tough because if you don't know exactly how to run your strategy through it, it is a little bit time consuming either way. So I don't know if it's really worth your time to dive into that when you complete the whole conquest map and you only get 15 Team Affinity points as rewards. Apologies for covering the rewards on the right, but like I said, West Coast Affinities rewards is 15. The moments, they're 2 apiece. And then next part is March to October. Don't even look at it. Such a waste of time. It's a decent game mode, but it's just going to take you forever. And if you somehow manage to win the World Series with the team you choose to March to October with, you could get 84 Team Affinity points, but it's just going to take you forever. Waste of time. Don't do it. Next part is collections. Also not a great use of your time and not a smart thing to do, considering if you do get some of these high diamond cards or any of these decent cards, you're not going to want to exchange them or I guess collect them for the sake of this team affinity. And especially with like the Dodgers, look how many diamond, they have 6 diamond cards. So if you're able to get all 6 of those guys and every single other player in the Dodgers, collect them all, you get 8 team affinity points. Waste of time. Lastly is exchanges. Now this is the only category you should be paying attention to at all in these team affinity programs. You're able to do a few things in here. You can exchange the specific players in those specific divisions. In this case, it's National League West. You can do NL West players 1 exchange, players 2 exchange, players 3 exchanges. The only difference between 1, 2, and 3 is how many points you need in exchanges to obtain that specific completed exchange. So people are wondering what's an exchange. This NL West players exchange 1, as you can see here, was 25,000 exchange points. NL West player 2 is 50,000. NL West players 3, it was 75,000. Each player in the division is assigned a value, an exchange value. In this case, for example, Philip Deal from the Rockies, 58 common card, is worth 100 points towards the 50,000 you're trying to achieve. The higher the cards go, the more they're worth in exchange value. So if you go all the way up to the diamonds, let's say you pulled Manny Machado, you wanted to exchange, he's worth 44,000. Obviously no one's going to do that. That would be a dumb thing to do. Yada, yada, yada. Now, the last piece that is going to help you power through Team Affinity and load up your team with any sort of Team Affinity diamond card in the game is the showdowns. Now, I just completed a showdown using the method I'm about to show you guys, but as you can see here, I have completed the Team Affinity 1 showdown, and in doing so, you are granted 5 Team Affinity showdown vouchers. And as you can see on the right above my head, each voucher is worth 3 points. So you get 5 vouchers for completing the showdown, and each voucher is worth 3 Team Affinity points. So 15 Team Affinity points for completing the showdown. I'm going to go through here. I'm going to exchange all these. And as you can see, you go through, I just exchanged 1, back down, and they're repeatable. That's the other thing that's absolutely crucial, is they are repeatable. That's why this is such a good method, because you can just go through here all day long like I'm doing, and you can just be exchanging vouchers over and over and over again. So as you can see, I've achieved a few more awards. I exchanged them all. I went from 60 all the way up to 75. So I got some uniforms, Ballin' as a Habit, flashback. Now I'm only 15 Team Affinity points away from another choice pack. And you're thinking, oh, just go beat the showdown again? Yes. And some people dread that, because if anybody played the last game or knows anything about showdowns, as I'll break down for you in a minute, it does seem like it may be a little bit time consuming. But this brand new method, thanks to my boy Famed Fryer for helping us out on finding out this sort of glitch, sort of taking advantage of the game, will help you power through the showdowns in no time at all and get those 5 vouchers and just roll through the Team Affinities. To get to showdowns, you head to single player modes, you go into showdown, and you want to always click on Team Affinity Season 1. That's where you're going to be doing the showdowns. And the entry fee for the showdowns is 500 stubs. So you got 500 stubs, you enter the draft, and you draft your team. In this case, we'll be walking through the draft and trying to do it as quickly as we can. So right off the bat here, I'm probably going to take Yordan Alvarez. He's really good. Second round, I'm going to be taking... I'm going to be taking Salvador Perez, just kind of mixing it up back and forth. Doesn't matter who you take here, because you're going to want to worry about your hitters specifically. Next round, again, you're going to want to worry about hitters. So I could take Kike Hernandez, I could take Colton Wong, but I'm going to take Jesus Aguilar because he's got some crazy pop, and speed does not matter. I want to emphasize that enough. Drafting this showdown squads, speed is irrelevant. Do not worry about it, and I'll show you why with this this opportunity that we have in the showdowns. Up next, it looks like I'm going to take Marcelo Zuna. He's probably the best all-around hitter in that round. Right here, this part doesn't matter. Bullpen arm. Up next, I may take... I guess we'll take Franmil Reyes because he's got a lot of pop. Next round, we'll be taking Josh Naylor for the lefty bat. This round, we'll be taking Kyle Schwarber for the lefty bat. And then you take your perks. And I also want to emphasize, this is crucial. You only select perks in this draft that are beneficial towards hitting. Please, God, do not select any pitching perks because you want all your hitters to be on all the perks for the part we're about to show you. So exit velocity boost while losing. Number one, I'm going to be taking that one because we know we're going to be losing in the showdown we're going to be doing. Contact boost in the first pitch of the at bat. Contact boost on pitches down the middle. I think we'll go pitches down the middle. Sometimes we take the first pitch of the at bat. Exit velocity boost on normal swings in 0-0, 1-1, 2-2 counts. Exit velocity behind the count. Contact boost on inside pitches. We're going to go clear for takeoff, and we are going to equip these perks. So make sure you go in and you load all these perks into the 3 perk slots that you have. Up next, you go in and manage your squad. Look at the hitters you have. Make sure that all the guys you have are going to be beneficial for you. So right here, we're going to be throwing Yandy Diaz at the top. Then we'll be throwing this lineup together: Marcell Ozuna, Yordan Alvarez, Salvador Perez, Jesus Aguilar, Franmil Reyes, Solak, and Oneil Cruz. So again, for those of you who aren't familiar with showdowns, the whole point is to draft a squad like we just did, go through and play each one of the individual moments, and in doing so, if you complete them and you were successful in completing the moment, you're given 2 runs towards your final score in the final showdown. So as you can see on the left, we're going to be down 12-0 with 15 outs remaining. So a lot of people play through all these moments. They get 2 final showdown runs here, here, here. They beat the middle showdown, and then maybe they play a couple. Maybe they lose 1 or 2. They go into the final showdown. At the end, they're down 12-6, 12-8, something like that, and they beat it, right? But the strategy I'm about to show you cuts that time down by literally 100%. You're down to jumping straight from the first draft, not even playing the first moment, and skipping to the final showdown. So we're going to go ahead and do that, and I'm going to show you the strategy within the final showdown that'll help you blow right through it. So right there, Marcell Ozuna comes up to the plate, drives the ball through the left side of the infield, and he's in for a base hit. Now, this is the most important part of this entire video, without a doubt, and pay attention closely. It's not very complicated, but it's very important because this is the part that you can take advantage of and help you dominate these showdowns. So Marcell Ozuna is on first base. He's got 52 speed, 11 stealing, and we're going to steal with him. And you're thinking, why? He's going to get thrown out. He's going to get thrown out. Guess what? They never throw down to the bases. They never throw down. They don't throw to the bases if you steal second and if you steal third. So all you have to do is take 2 pitches and just steal every single base until you get to third. Or if you hit a double, steal until you get to third, whatever works. Being down by 12, they're going to let you do this all the way until you get up to 8 runs. And again, shout out to my boy Famed Fryer for pointing this glitch out, this glitch, whatever you want to call it. I don't know if it's a glitch or just programmed into the game. But as soon as you get to 8 runs and you're losing 12-8 in the showdown, then they will start throwing you out at the bases. So be very careful about that. But up until that point, you can essentially, if you're able to get some base hits, drive a couple balls out of the ballpark, you can be right up to 8 runs and still have 8, 10, 12 outs remaining. And you're going to be in a great spot, in a great, great, great spot. So take advantage of that and steal. And let's see if we can beat this showdown being down 12-0 using that glitch. And I'll keep you guys updated throughout the whole process. So again, just to point out, we just had a leadoff hit with Jesus Aguilar. He's got 12 speed on first base. 12 speed on first with 0 stealing. I'm not taking an extra lead step. I have him on his way to second base, no throw. They don't even cover. It's amazing. Double for Josh Naylor. He's on second. And we're going to steal third because we're down 12-7. We got 5 outs left. We're down 12-7. We can steal because we're not at 8 runs yet. So we gotta use that to our advantage. First pitch is outside. Naylor takes third, no problem. So now, not before a base hit up the middle maybe would have scored him. Now a base hit scores him easily. Even a ground ball to the right side. Ground ball pretty much anywhere scores him. We just tied the game up with Kyle Schwarber with 2 outs remaining. So we're at 12-12 right now with 2 outs remaining, using only the team that we drafted. And then Brian Reynolds, perfect to deep center. Perfect. It's gone. Challenge completed, boys. And I'm telling you, all I did was play the final showdown. That's all I did was play the final showdown. Went through, had some good at-bats and success. And now I have 5 Team Affinity Showdown vouchers that I can redeem. And as you can see, I have an unlockable that I got, and here's your Team Affinity vouchers. So I can take those back into my NL West Team Affinity. I can redeem them for the Team Affinity points in that NL West Team Affinity, and I'll unlock another 42 series card. So let's go do that right now. Here's our last Team Affinity card or voucher. We exchanged it, completed. And now, as you can see, you go all the way over here to the right. We've achieved a program reward and we have 90 Team Affinity points, and boom, we get another choice pack. Going into our packs here, there's the 42 choice pack. Let's open that up. And since we're looking for a decent first baseman, we're going to go ahead and take Max Muncy. We're going to throw him on the squad. It's really that simple, guys. I know it sounds crazy, and I know it seems like it's just, there's no way it can be that easy. And like I said, it does take a little bit of skill. Don't think that you can just jump straight into this and dominate. You're going to have to square some balls up. You're going to have to put some balls in play and get hits. But once you're on the bases, before you score 8 runs, just steal. And then don't worry about the other parts of the showdown. Just do that. Get your showdown vouchers, redeem them, and dominate all the way through every single Team Affinity in every division. And you're going to be loaded with diamonds in no time. So that's all I have for you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Hopefully you guys can use this strategy to your advantage and build up your team to be loaded with diamonds pretty early on. And if you load up with every single Team Affinity player and you have all their diamond cards and you're too loaded, or you don't need this card, you don't need that card, still get them anyways, because you can get all 5 from each division. Then just sell them for stubs and buy other diamonds, save up the stubs, buy bigger diamonds, and just upgrade, and enjoy your time in MLB The Show 21. So like I said, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I'm going to be around for a lot more tips videos, hopefully some Road to the Show, Diamond Dynasty with all these new diamond players, and anything else you guys are requesting in the comments. So toss any requests you have in the comments. Be sure to like the video. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, pumping out MLB The Show content non-stop. So subscribe. Absolutely smash that subscribe button. And otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in another video. Peace.